From the All Indiana Podcast Network.
The All Indiana Podcast Network.
This is the News 8 Daily 8.
Now the latest news.
Kylie Conway has all the news you need to know.
And more.
Please stand by.
Now, here's Wish TV's Kylie Conway.
Hi, this is Kylie Conway, and this is the News 8 Daily 8 for Monday, July 13th. Tonight, we're going to be mostly clear, dry, and mild overnight with a low of 64. Tomorrow, it will be another fantastic summer day. Sunny skies mostly. Gradual warming trend will continue. Get highs tomorrow in the upper 80s. Got 87 as the high in Indianapolis. Washington Township Schools will be entirely online for at least the start of the school year. The school board made the decision today because of the coronavirus. Late last week, the district had unveiled a detailed COVID-19 in-person reentry plan for students, teachers, and staff. But after feedback from families and educators, coupled with COVID-19 safety concerns, the board decided virtual learning is best for now for their 11,000 plus students. The board president told our own David Williams that there will be no district-provided daycare, but there will be food distribution that will stay going. Also, all in-person extracurricular activities are canceled for now. Also, for now, it will be online school indefinitely, simply until the school board determines otherwise. At each upcoming board meeting, board members will carefully examine where we are locally in the COVID fight and think about when students may return to the classroom. If your family needs a device or MiFi hotspot for internet access, the district says they will get those to families. Tenants in Indianapolis can now apply for up to 3 months of free rent. A survey conducted by Apartment List showed that nearly 1 in 3 Hoosiers couldn't afford to pay their rent last month. And Mayor Hogsett is allocating $15 million in rental assistance for people who are facing eviction during the coronavirus pandemic. And the Indianapolis Tenants' Right Union, TRUE, is helping people get a hold of those funds. TRUE is guiding people through the process and say they've already helped 150 people fill out the rental assistance application. City leaders say people who lost their job or have received wage reduction due to COVID-19 can apply for this assistance, and mentions that the tenants part of the application should take only about 10 minutes to fill out. And as far as COVID-19 in Indiana, cases remain high, but deaths in Indiana are trending downward. State health officials confirmed 452 new cases today. That means more than 52,000 Hoosiers have now tested positive. 2 more Hoosiers have died, and yesterday, the state reported no new deaths for the first time since March. Everyone in West Lafayette will now have to wear a mask in public. Mayor John Dennis signed the executive order today. It requires masks inside all public buildings, on public transportation, and outdoors where social distancing isn't possible. It does not apply to students and staff in schools and universities. Children under 6 years old and public safety employees are exempt as well. The governor of California is ordering most of the state's bars, indoor restaurants, churches, hair salons to close again. It's one of 35 states dealing with another surge in cases. In Florida, a top doctor now warns Miami is turning into the epicenter of the pandemic. The state recorded more than 12,000 new cases today after a record-setting weekend. A Florida International University epidemiologist called the region's situation extremely grave. Other doctors say people aren't taking the virus seriously enough. Today, the director for the World Health Organization said there will be no return to the old normal for the foreseeable future. He now calls for countries to come up with comprehensive strategies to combat the virus. And world hunger is growing. A new report shows the pandemic could push as many as 130 million more people into chronic hunger this year. The United Nations released its annual assessment today. Authors estimate nearly 690 million people worldwide went hungry last year. The greatest number of undernourished people are in Asia. Africa has the most as a percentage of the population, with nearly 20% of the continent's people hungry. A federal judge wants more information about why President Trump commuted Roger Stone's prison sentence. Amy Berman Jackson ordered all parties give her a copy of the executive order showing the decision. She also asked for clarity about the scope of the clemency. That includes whether it covers just Stone's sentence or also the 2-year period of supervised release. Stone was convicted of making false statements, witness tampering, and obstructing lawmakers in Robert Mueller's Russia investigation. Mueller defended himself this weekend, saying Stone remains a convicted felon. And the Trump administration is appealing a judge's decision to delay federal executions. That ruling came hours before the first federal lethal injection in 17 years was set to be carried out at a prison in Terre Haute. Daniel Lewis Lee was set to be executed at 4 p.m. 2 others are scheduled for later this week, but the judge said there are still legal issues to resolve. She also said inmates presented evidence showing plans to use pentobarbital in the procedure poses an unconstitutional risk of serious pain. And we're waiting to learn what the new name and logo of the Washington Redskins will be. The team announced today it is shedding the name after recent pressure from sponsors and decades of criticism. Native American experts and advocates have long said the name is a dictionary-defined racial slur. It dates back to 1933 when the team was still based in Boston. It's not clear when the team will unveil the new name. And the Atlanta Braves says it will not change its name, but the team is committing to review the future of the tomahawk chop. That's the sports celebration used by Braves fans and other teams. In a statement, the Braves said it is continuing to listen to the Native American community to ensure it's making an informed decision. Ford's new revived Bronco comes back tonight. Ford tweeted some teaser photos ahead of tonight's planned unveiling. You can find those online. The Bronco has been out of production for nearly 25 years. The new line of cars features 3 versions. So far, Ford has not released how much the vehicles will cost. And Tesla is trying to keep its sales momentum up, so it's cutting $3,000 off the price of its Model Y electric SUV. The vehicle now starts just under $50,000. Tesla's stock closed Friday with shares surging 11%. The company also cut prices for the Model 3, Model S, and Model X in May. This has been your News 8 Daily 8 for Wish TV. I'm Kylie Conway. Online at wishtv.com and follow us on Facebook when you search Wish TV.
Check out more podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.
allindianapodcastnetwork.com.